Use Simpson's rule with 5 ordinates to find an approximate value for the integral of cos squared between 0 and pi over 3. Show your working and give your answer correct to 4 decimal places. Use your answer to part A to deduce an approximate value for the integral of sine squared x dx between 0 and pi over 3. So let's have a look at this then. Let's paste in the Simpson's rule formula from the formula booklet. So let's put that here. Let's have a go at it then. Okay. So here's our formula from the formula booklet. We've got cos squared between 0 and pi over 3 with 5 ordinates. So we've got 5 ordinates, so n will be 4. So let's put that in. n is 4 then. From 0 to 4 is 5 ordinates. So n minus 1 would be 3, which is already mentioned here. So these can go. And then that's 4, so it's just simply y2, isn't it, in this case? n minus 2 is 2. So that's what we've got then. So let's just tidy this up and then we can work it out. Okay, so there's our formula. H is b minus a over n, b is pi over 3, a is 0, so pi over 3 is on top, over n, which is 4, so that's pi over 12, isn't it? So let's put that in for h. We're going up by increments in the interval of pi over 12. Here h over 3 will be pi over 36 then, so we'll put that in as well. So that's pi over 36 here. We're going up in pi over 12s. So let's have a look at that then. So our ordinates then, x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. We're going from 0 to pi over 3. We're going up in units of pi over 12, aren't we? So let's write that in this fashion, 3 pi over 12 and 4 pi over 12. So the y ordinates then, it's simply cos squared, isn't it? There's the integral we're looking at. So it's cos, so y0 is cos 0 squared. Cos 0 is 1, 1 squared is 1. Pi over 12, so y1. We'll tap these in the calculator. This one is cos of 4 pi over 12, which is cos of 60. Pi over 3 is 60 degrees. Cos 60 is a half. So it's a half squared, isn't it? So we can put that one down straight away as a quarter. 0.25. Now we need only work out these. Okay, good. So let's do that then. We need to be in radians mode. And then we'll tap in these numbers to get the y ordinates then. Now we're working our final answer to 4 dp, so we need to work probably to about 6 should be sufficient, shouldn't it? Okay, so cos of pi over 12 divided by 12. And we want to square that, don't we? So I'm going to put a bracket around all of that before I square it. And then just square that object. Okay. Decimal. 933.012. 933.012. Next value is 2 pi over 12, so I'll go back and put 2, which is 3/4, 0.75. Next value is 3 pi over 12. We get a half, so it's 0.5. So the only awkward value was here. So now, so I equals, we're going to just tap it in the calculator. It's pi over 36 times the 1.25 is there. So we might as well write that down. The first and the last, here and here. 4 times y1 plus y3 and 2 times y2. So 2 of these, which would be plus 2, 3 is 1.5 plus, and then it's 4 times y1 plus y3, which is this one and this one, isn't it? 4 times, and then 1.4, 33012, 1.4, 33012. Close that bracket, close the whole bracket, so that equals, now we can type this in the calculator then. So shift pi, let's move the calculator somewhere convenient. So shift pi, we want pi divided by 36 times bracket 1.25, 2.75 here, plus, so I've added those two straight away, 4 times 1.433012, 1.433012, close that bracket then, close the bracket, equals 0.7402, 0.7402, and that's the 4 decimal places. Now we're asked to do part B then. This one integral of sine squared, let's call this I here. The approximation value I'm assuming here in this question. So part B here, we'll call that J. J is equal to the integral 0 to pi over 3, and instead of sine squared let's write 1 minus cos squared, and then we can split this integral up into 0 to pi over 3 of 1 dx minus the integral of 0 to pi over 3 cosine squared dx. So this is equal to, integral of 1 is x, and between pi over 3 and 0 is just pi over 3, isn't it? So we can write that down straight away, minus I. So pi over 3 minus I. So there's our number then, so let's work that out. So here I've got the number in here more accurately, so if I minus pi over 3 equals, and then I'll flip the minus now, 306,999, so it's 3070, 0.3070, and that was the 4 decimal places.